Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna update this hut method here. I'm gonna recreate this in Blender. I think the one I have in my lessons are a little more complicated, so I'm gonna simplify it right now. Okay, so that's the goal. I'm gonna make a simplified hut, a chalet, as you may, is another term. Hut, chalet. So this is what I wanna recreate. A couple versions of this, okay? I'm just gonna make a new one. Okay, starting off here, I'm gonna put my edge on so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Okay, opacity is fine. So I'm right here, I'm gonna say, so basically grab is this, oops. What I wanna do first is, I wanna just kinda hover here so that you guys can see. So grab is move, R is rotate, and of course scale is S, right? So if this is my hut, for example, or chalet, you just kinda come in here and just pick an axis and boom, up you go. Okay, so first part. Next, increase the height, which is all under N over here. You're seeing what I'm doing. I'm actually typing numbers in here. If you're the type that likes numbers, type in numbers. So you just go, oh, whole number 6, come in here, 12. Doesn't matter this number, okay? And let's go 6 here. Okay, I said 6, enter. Okay, so that's my basically the hut right now. All right, good. So we go to move, right click, duplicate, which is Shift D. Okay, and we press Z just to go straight up. Here's my new hut. Okay, so what I need to do is have a bit of an overhang. So I'll press S for scale, or actually I'm gonna just do it this way, simple. S here, scale, and I'm gonna go like that. And like this, on the green axis. Okay, so middle scrolling down and moving my mouse, I'm orbiting. Okay, that's not bad actually, it's pretty good. I can come in here and just make that little, not so much overhang. Okay, that's not bad. So now I'm going to go into a little more complex area. I'm going to get under the hood of this. I'm going to stay and move. I want to take that top surface and I want to scale it in. Okay, that's the easiest method to make a hut. So when we go from object mode to edit mode, and you have 1, 2, and 3. So 1 is vertex, 2 is edge, 3 is face. Up here, please. Just pay attention there. So if I click on the top face, and I'm simply going to go to scale, and I'm just going to do this. Like, okay, so now, because I had a bit of an issue with it, so I just kind of come in here, just slowly into here. Okay? Now, people who are a little more advanced will do it another way. They'll just stay and move, and they'll say S for scale, and then the red axis is X. So if I go SX, I'll just bring it in. Okay, Command Z again. So I'm going to move my mouse up here to get the spider web, S, and then where do you want to constrain it? On X, so you could do that. This is the method I prefer. Okay, and the other one is, we're gonna say tab out, we're done. So never ever make a model, add pieces under edit mode. Okay, so don't come in here and say, I wanna add shingles, Mr. Balian. I'm gonna go to mesh, and I'm gonna go add cube. See, now it's gonna be all part of this. And you're gonna say, all these are together, look, like that. So please do not make other objects in edit mode, okay? So that, I'm for sure I've noticed that a number of times. My fault for not saying this. So edit mode, get out, object mode. So add mesh cube. Okay, and this time I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna spin around, I'm gonna bring it up here. Okay, and I'm gonna scale it like this, and I'm gonna make this as my shingle, okay? So here, I've done various lessons on this. So look, I'm gonna stay in orthographic view. It's this, orthographic, and move, zoom in. See, S, X, just a little more, and then S, Z, just down a bit, or scale like this. Okay, so basically this is what I want, okay? I'm in move, I'm gonna press R, I'm just gonna rotate like that. And move this in. Okay, now, there are people, I mean, there's a better way to do this, but I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. Look, you're gonna have to eyeball it. The proper way to do this is actually changing this axis to its local, which makes it in the direction, okay? This is a lot of stuff on you on the first time. So just look, right here, just go like that, right click, duplicate, and then tell Blender which axes you wanna go. Green is side to side, so I'm gonna go like this, press Y, boom. Okay, and what I'll do at times, I'll just scale it, make them all little different sizes, so they don't all have to be the same size, okay? So these are my shingles. I should be typing in shingles. Shingles, right? That should have been a shingle as well. So this would, if I duplicate it properly, this would have been shingle 2, okay? Shingles dash 02, whatever. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now I can grab these two, right click, duplicate object, press Y, off we go. Okay, like that, and I can grab this one, Shift D, Y, like that. So that's the goal of this. Okay, so if you're making shingles, try to resize them, make them different. But all I did is I moved an object, I moved a cube, I scaled it, I resized it, and I rotated. If you're not comfortable with local, keep it global. Global is orthographic within the world space, up, down, right, left, that kind of thing, okay? So I think this would work for you, and add a chimney, add a door, same method, okay? So I'll just do a door quickly. Shift A is a shortcut, mesh, cube, and I'm gonna move it over here, call this door. Okay, there. And then I'm looking over here, this way, boom, spinning around, middle scroll, in here, into the house, coming over like that. A little over like this, and then I'm again constantly holding middle scroll down and trying to see my views. Okay, I hit scale again. Blender really is amazing with shortcuts. The sooner you learn your shortcuts, things become super fun for you. Orthographic on the X, move up. So this is my door basically. Make sure it goes through the proper the facade. Okay, so I may make this a little smaller. Scale. That kind of thing. Okay, so here. Okay, and then if I duplicate this, Shift D Z, I'm going to go like this, scale it, and this is going to be a door frame. Okay, so I'm going to go like that, and I'm going to punch it out a bit more, like that, meaning scale. Okay, something like that. Okay, and then you can do the sides, all that kind of business together. Okay, this took, I don't know how many minutes this is, but this is a good review for the other videos. Okay. There we go. And it doesn't matter what version of Blender you have, doesn't matter if you're on a Mac or Windows, it's all the same at this point. Okay, that's it. The roof, the base, the door frame, do the same, follow the same method for the windows, please. Thank you, Balian out, I hope. Yeah, stop recording.